You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Special day.
This the fan appreciation show.
Facts. True. Facts plus tax.
This the Roses segment. The Roses segment is y'all.
Dead ass.
And we got a couple of the hangout. It's a honeycomb hideout in this motherfucker today, boy. We got some hangouts with us today. One nigga Slime Ace in the building.
Know what I mean?
My nigga Hardcore Flavor in the
Hardcore
building.
Flavor, word.
I mean, we got a bunch of... I want to tell the fans
Yeah, man.
I might actually be able to do that. If
yeah,
you want.
right.
You want me to real quick?
Turn around, everybody. You know what I mean? Just so nigga get...
Nah, I mean, we got our
Get they
live
shot out,
audience
get they
here.
shine.
You know what I mean?
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we got everybody in the building today.
Right.
You heard?
We chilling today.
Shout out to the fans, man. Without them, it would be no us. You know what I mean? Gotta give y'all a round of applause, man. Appreciate y'all for coming the fuck out, dude. For real.
So also, if y'all nigga got any questions, you know what I mean, y'all want to throw out or any suggestions or anything y'all want to talk about, y'all can throw it out at us.
Yes,
anytime y'all
indeed.
feel.
Yes, indeed. We definitely
You know what I
open
mean?
to answer the questions and
Interact
shit.
type But you know, we got an exclusive. I couldn't even open up the show with nothing else. But the 80 pages.
Yeah, this shit. 80 fucking
Let's get straight
pages.
to it.
Let's get
It's time to just go straight into it.
Straight into
Let's not
it.
procrastinate. I don't want to talk
Yeah, we
about
don't wanna do
nothing else before that.
But 80 pages.
80 pages. There's 80
got
pages
80
of rhymes in this motherfucker.
Woo!
I got 80 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker. 80 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker.
Nigga, what? Yo, this nigga went blood with the paperwork, boy.
What?
I never seen so many counts in a civil case in my life.
Hey yo, word
What?
to my mother. Shout out to Norbes. You promised me an exclusive on this show, boy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I spoke to you on the phone, and you said you had an issue with a staff member here at 15 Minutes of Fame, and you need to clear that up because I want my exclusive. before I
Yeah, we
beat
need
the skin off your
clarification.
back, fat boy.
We need clarification, ham hock.
Yeah,
Let's
stop
go.
going.
Not only that,
nigga.
yo, I'm tired of these motherfuckers not coming to the streets and coming to the real shit.
Word,
When
my
it's
nigga.
time
We
to
don't hold
address
no
real
punches here.
shit.
It's the perfect place.
Cause ain't gonna be no fucking dancing.
We here, we see you good
Then it's
looking.
time.
Perfect place, my nigga. This is, we
Yo,
don't
how
hold no
hardcore
punches
Flavor
here.
in the building and he's still down and
That's-
he's still
that's
donating.
real shit.
That's real love.
That's
right
real.
there,
Give you a
man.
round of applause for that. That's real shit right there, dude.
So yo, everybody in the building, real quick. What y'all think about the lawsuit? As a fan, y'all are all fans. Do y'all like to see it or do y'all hate to see it? Can't. So everybody hates to see it. Yes.
That's nasty. They hate to see it. See,
Yeah, cause it had to come to this tenfold, but it's whack though. Know what I mean?
It is. But you know what? If a nigga feel like he's owed something, if a nigga feel like, yo, these niggas is making millions off of shit that I brought to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let's start here, right? Did you read the paperwork?
Of course.
All of it.
Yes, nigga.
Swave, did you read
80
the paperwork?
pages of rhymes in this motherfucker.
80
yeah?
pages.
So,
First
yo,
of all, that shit was dizzying. Reading all that dumb shit.
First of
shit
all,
was a
I read
comic book,
all
my nigga.
That
80
shit was-
pages, right?
Right.
And first and foremost, how did he have the receipts for all that? Can we talk? Cause this looked like it been a long time coming.
Yo, son, damn, Evan, you fuck. I knew I should have went first, nigga. Emails,
Paper trail, baby.
paper trails,
First of
a
all,
lot
when,
of research.
when
it's
was
all online.
when
If
did
you
that
really
happen?
wanna really-
When was Cassidy verse? When did Twerk beat him up?
When did Twerk beat?
Yeah, but
Norbes?
what was that?
That was last year.
That
February.
was like
February.
the second event.
Matter of fact, that was a few months ago.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was months
That
ago.
was the first one or the second one?
That was the first joint.
That was the first.
So listen, that's when he got fired that day. The next that
Nah, it wasn't that day.
Whatever for that.
It was like a month after.
Yes, but
Right.
It was still a little time that went
And there
by.
was still no disciplinary action towards this nigga. Know what I mean? For that.
What though?
So hold up. So wait.
What are you talking about? Disciplinary?
Twerk.
Towards twerk?
Right.
For what though? The only like I said.
Well, you say he punched on his owner, right?
Okay. I fought Twerk for bringing his problems to work. Like if you had a job and you had a cubicle and you got beef with the nigga in the cubicle next to you, you can't just pop on that nigga in the office.
Alright, but not only that, this is
You
the
won't
first.
lose your job.
Do you see what this led to though?
Whether he fucked your wife or not, whether you justified in popping on this nigga, you can't do it at the job. That's the only thing I fought Twerk for.
That ass.
But then again, this ain't that real kind of job. We ain't suited and booted, and niggas is grown men with feelings.
But there's
That's
also
that nigga.
a form of professionalism as well.
So let me get this off my chest because I already see the bullshit in the chat right now, right? Let me explain something to you guys out there that are saying that Norbes is a snitch for saying that. This isn't a fucking criminal complaint. There's no snitching in a civil lawsuit. Let's get that out the way right now. So for everybody out there who's saying that Norbes fucking snitched, you sound like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, listen. This
Because
is
you don't know
Niggas
court.
You know why?
Nigga ratting in civil cases?
Everybody want to be gangster.
Yo, that's what it is. And snitching is going on a lot right now. And it's the hot word to use right now.
Snitch is a hot, being a snitch is a hot commodity
I
right
said
now.
a hot word to you. Everybody want to use the word snitch. And then you got a nigga like Tekashi going around.
Glorifying this shit.
Yeah, like holding it, claiming it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a lot of shit going on with the word snitch.
Facts
So
plus that.
I think niggas is trying to equate everything to snitching. And you're right, Heavy. This has nothing to do with
Yeah,
anybody
so
snitching.
this has nothing to
This is a
do
fucking
with
civil
snitches.
case.
Alright?
And nobody's going to jail behind any of this. It's
Right.
about a nigga trying to get a bag that he feel like he's owed.
He owed a
Now
bank.
let's go there, right? So to update the people who aren't in tune,
Right.
Norbes is suing for $40 million
And he's not getting. He's
and
not getting.
$250,000.
My man right here just burst out laughing right here, B.
Getting no
that
fucking.
shit sound funny.
You ain't getting no fucking 40 million.
40 million, B.
That's like Twerk asking for 200,000 in his GoFundMe. Like the fuck?
Alright, so now let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
All right,
for
but
a
hold
minute.
on. He kind of break down in the contract how he thinks
So
that 40
hold
million.
up. So he basically said in the paperwork,
Uh-huh.
I don't have it in front of me, but in not so many words,
Mo
that
Clark.
URL
Good looking out, Mo Clark.
yeah, Mo Clark, salute. That URL is responsible for, off his Born Legacy work, $25 million.
Wait, repeat that one more time, please.
That URL made $25 million
Over Born Legacy.
Or for what?
off of the battles or whatever it
My
is
nigga
that
owe
he
me a
was
check
trying.
and I killed Tink on one of them Born Legacy. My nigga.
How they made 25 million?
check,
Hold
nigga.
on. How they making
25 mil?
How they making 25 million and using caffeine?
Well, so let's say so let's say
Even still, how you?
he also said that was his idea, the tournament.
Can he prove it?
That's what this is.
This is where a nigga like me come in, cause I'm a nigga that need proof.
Right. It's
Niggas
all
jumped
about.
on me when
So
when the
in the
math
paperwork-
situation came out, and I got online and I said I need to see Kiki proof.
In the paperwork,
Niggas
though,
got mad at me.
he says that he's got the proof that he met with the dude from Twitch, and that was his idea, and it's in the email. That's what the paperwork said.
I mean,
It's not. That's what it
it
said.
says it.
But that's what this is. So he's gonna have to prove it if he
He's
said
gonna have
it.
to prove it. This is what I'm saying.
Of
Yeah,
course.
we know what it says.
We know what it
I mean?
says. We know what it states.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to prove
Right.
everything that is.
So
Yeah.
so now the next thing is, all right. Let's say URL got $100 million from caffeine.
They owe me.
Does Norbes get 40?
No.
How much is Norbes worth?
I think that's why they fired him before they got that deal.
What,
But
first
see,
of all, I don't think
that's the issue that he's suing for.
I
That's
don't
what
think-
he's saying.
I don't think Norbes really have anything to do with the caffeine part. Because he wasn't there for that.
Yeah, he
But
wasn't
what
there
I'm
for that.
saying is, if he was an owner who built the company, and now they cut the deal,
See, the part of the question is he an owner?
that's the question.
And if his name is on that ownership paperwork, then of course he deserves something. You know what I
if it's
mean?
not-
But if not, then
If
Beat it.
Norbes' name is not on the paperwork,
he got to
So-
kick rocks.
So
Right.
I guess the biggest question is, how much paperwork is there from URL? Like, is Norbes on paperwork a part of URL? I don't think there's paperwork because everything in the complaint is oral. He's saying oral
Say verbal. I don't
contracts.
say verbal. Say verbal. Don't say
Verbal.
verbal.
All right.
Say verbal.
Pause. Verbal.
We gonna say verbal, my nigga. You know what I mean?
the verbal contract. Yeah, everything is verbal. Most of the contract is him breaking down battles that he said he booked.
Yeah.
For those though, if he did.
And I keep it real. In the contract, my name is listed.
So I had a
and I don't
couple.
remember Norbes booking that battle. I'm gonna just be real. I remember my
Yeah, we
battle
gonna keep
with
it a
Tinker
thoushtly with
David.
that
Alright,
shit.
so
P
there's
booked
a
that.
couple thoughts
I
that
remember going through P.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't remember Norbes being involved in me and Tink the Demon, but me and Tink the Demon is listed in the contract.
Mm-hmm.
So I'ma just be real and say I ain't talked to Norbes for that battle.
I'm gonna be real and say you about to get pulled into a motherfucking court case, bro. Because you should have said that.
They about to subpoena your ass. They about to
No.
subpoena
I
this
should've
nigga.
said that, right?
All right, so here's the thing. Everybody here, we've been around since the
gotta subpoena
beginning.
me.
We've been around since the beginning. Swave or Ike, have you always known for Norbes to be a owner at URL?
I always thought he was.
I always thought he was a partner. He had a part, like he
I
had
always
part
thought he had a
ownership.
percentage.
Yeah, I always thought
he had a
that.
percentage.
I always thought he was too.
I always thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
I thought it was a 4-man team.
I
Norbes,
think-
Chico, Beasley, Smack.
Yeah,
I was under
facts.
the impression that Norbes was the guy who got the talent in the beginning. But before the PGs though, before
I'm gonna
the
be
PGs,
son. I'm gonna be solely real. I'm gonna be real, and this is how I feel, my nigga. If you want to talk about the talent pool in battle rap today, and we really want to go on that, then there's four main niggas. There's my four Mount Rushmore of the who found most of the talent pool in battle rap today is Poison Pen, Norbes, Debo, and Direct.
Facts plus tax. Facts plus tax. Niggas don't give direct props either.
Sue me.
facts.
Smack name ain't in there. I don't know who Smack is credited for finding.
Niggas brought niggas to him.
You could say Mook or something like that, but Mook was. I'm from Harlem.
Nah,
nigga.
Mook was in. Mook
I'm
was.
from Harlem, nigga. I heard of Mook before I heard of a Smack.
Let me find out Smack on
I
this.
knew these little niggas battling all over Harlem.
Nigga, are we on the same fucking page?
You hear what I'm saying?
Let me find out Smack on his Christopher Columbus
Rich
shit,
I
James.
B.
knew about.
You heard? Let me find out, yeah, fucking
Discovered niggas
T-Rex.
that was already there.
Yeah, let me find out Smack on his
I
Christopher
knew
Columbus
about.
flow,
I
B.
knew about Rex. I ain't even gonna say I got a special relationship
Come
with Rex.
on, B. Word the mother, like nigga.
I
Come on,
knew
man.
about the Rex, the K-Shines, the Mooks, and all that. Before we knew Smack, well, we knew about Smack through the DVD.
Facts plus
I ain't never
tax.
Chris
catching it
Marquez.
Niggas
on-
didn't even
Salute,
know
big
what
bro.
Smack looked like.
for a while until I saw him for the first time when Mook battled Jay Mills.
But nobody's denying that Norbes was a very big part of URL's success.
They might be.
Very big.
It seems like they're denying that.
You know? So that's first and foremost. So
Norbes was listen, there was a part, rest in peace, my brother PH, right? There was a time when PH was mad at Norbes because Norbes used to come to grind time events and sneak
And scout. He used to come and scout.
This is how y'all niggas got conceited. And Cortez on URL.
Facts plus
And-
tax.
And who else? Who else? I got a code DNA. This is how them niggas got these niggas on URL. Norbes used to come sit in the back of
Lot of
grind
J
time
too.
events. Me, nigga, fuck out of here. How about that? In my ear, yo, you should battle My first
And he
battle
came
on-
to- and he
my
came
first
to me
battle
like,
on
yo, they
URL
came to
was
me.
Old Red.
Yeah, he
But-
came to me
but-
with that shit first.
They came to me with Young Cannon first. I would book for Young Cannon first.
Mm-hmm.
They took Young Cannon away from me 2 weeks before the battle and gave me Old Red. That's a fact. And then after I killed Old Red, they gave me Cannon back.
They killed him too. Smokage. Straight
Word to mother. This is
smokage.
how it happened with them niggas. But that was Norbes. I remember talking to Norbes and Beasley. Chico was a shadow for a minute.
Yeah, you ain't even know who he was.
First time I saw Chico, he'll tell you, I was snapping on the nigga like, look at this light skinned Milli Vanilli looking ass nigga. Who this nigga? Why he acting all tough like he owns something?
He had the
Oh, that
curly
Chico.
hair
Oh,
under
that
the.
Chico?
He had the curly hair under the dad hat and
Yeah,
all
like
that.
yo, I'm snapping on a nigga like this. He used to have the dreads and he used to have long hair.
Used to look like Cali Smooth.
like a Chico DeBarge with hair ass nigga. Fuck out of here.
So are we agreeing that Norbes deserves something?
Something.
He deserves something.
My brother Boy Defend deserves something too.
Yeah.
Alright, there was a couple things that I had a problem with in the paperwork.
There's a couple things I had a problem with you, but go ahead.
So let me go there, right?
Go ahead.
One of the problems that I had was there was no mention as to what financials Norbes made or what was paid out to him or anything like that
I noticed that.
at the event.
I noticed that, but I chalked that up too. I think
Everything is
Norbes
pretty much
is
what he
trying to leave
owed.
it in the mind of whoever read that. So what we think he owes. So when we see that number at the end, niggas look at that number like,
Like it's not. It's
I'm saying, though,
astronomical,
it might
but
be.
you know what I mean.
you know what I mean? I think he did that on purpose.
Well, that's what I'm saying though, but that's big. That has to come out now.
No, it's gonna have to come
Like,
out.
you
But-
know, like
I don't like that he blew niggas up as far as
The addresses and all that, where they lived at and shit like that.
and niggas finances.
can we agree? Did Norbes leak the paperwork? Who leaked
I
the
don't
paperwork?
know. I don't know who leaked the
He leaked
paper.
it to Doggy Diamond, though.
See,
Is that
Norbes.
what happened?
He put it out himself.
Okay,
He
well-
posted it himself in his Norbes and all shit.
See, that's what I'm saying. So
He put that shit out
if
himself.
Norbes leaked the paperwork,
First of all, for the paperwork to be public, that means URL must have been served already, and
Absolutely.
they must have responded.
Yeah, they have to.
absolutely,
They
they had
to
20
have
days.
responded.
They had 20 days to respond.
So
Yeah,
we need to see their rebuttal. We need to see their response.
But they might be,
Know what I mean?
they might be smart as hell for just being quiet. You feel me?
Yeah.
The smartest thing for URL to be right now is hush.
Yeah, because this isn't something small.
Nah, it ain't.
So let's talk
$40
about
million, nigga. What the
Aight.
fuck you mean?
So my
Niggas not
opinion-
getting that though.
Life-changing.
Listen,
And then hold on.
So-
just imagine the floodgate that this is gonna open them north.
Well,
Say
so
Norbes
let-
win 10 million.
Battle rappers' prices gonna be up.
What? Nigga, hold up.
So this is what I got to say. This is what I got to say about the $40 million though. I don't think that Norbes wants $40 million.
I feel like he's shooting for that.
He wants them to settle.
Yeah.
Like if they settle for $1 or $2 million, he's.
Right, nah.
I
He
keep
ain't
it
getting
real.
that.
I'm just saying, whatever he gets, he
I don't think
wins.
he even gonna get $1 million.
He gonna get a few $100,000,
He
pay
gonna
off
get
his
50,000.
lawyers, and he gonna end up having like, right. And he gotta pay off his he gotta pay off his lawyers, so he gonna end up with like 5,000.
Damn.
Aight.
Nah, he goes.
Alright,
He
so
gonna be
hold
ending
up.
with his change gonna be $5,000, nigga. The fuck?
Hey, yeah. I'm gonna give him more than that, B.
It got
Nigga said
$5,000 change.
5,000.
Fuck out.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Alright, so do we think that
And they gonna ban him from
URL's
subscribing to the
do
app.
we think that URL's financials is gonna get put out there now because of this case?
They may have to.
They gonna have to.
Now we're gonna find out what they really make off pay-per-view, what they really make off.
That's the
But
part
of course-
about the contract that I don't like. Now that we on when we talk about what we don't like, that's the part I feel like, damn, now you about to fuck. Just like I just said, you about to open a floodgate. You about to open a floodgate.
Yeah,
my
'cause
nigga.
this battle rap
And-
behind the
and
scenes-
You see how niggas almost fucking did a strike over that 2.5 niggas heard about. That was
And then they even named the fucking event the 2 point, like,
The
come
strike.
on. Like, they riding the wave, like, yeah, nah,
the next event gonna be called the lawsuit.
Right.
40 mil.
Know what I
40
mean?
mil.
I mean, they
Either
go.
way, it's gonna be a lot of 40 mil bars. It's
No,
gonna
you already
be
know.
40
A lot of
mil
Norbes lawsuit bars.
A lot of Civil
So-
War bars.
Civil War, yeah.
So so what would be the number that would shock you that URL made in the last 5 years?
in the
Honestly,
last 5 years.
In the last 5 years,
would
what
shock me?
what do we think that URL made in the last 5 years?
nah,
If you say
nah.
some shit like 100 million, I'll be shocked.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Nah. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. It gotta
And
be
see,
up
you know
there.
what's so crazy? Being
then-
that, hold up, listen, like this battle rap shit, like a lot, like behind the scenes, there's a lot of fake secret society shit. Like a lot of shit don't be spoken about.
Right.
So you don't know what's being done contractually. You don't know what's being said verbally.
There's
You know what I'm saying?
obviously
Like,
no
a lot of this
paperwork.
shit boiled down to what these niggas be agreeing to.
Of course.
you know what I mean?
Niggas
They
agreeing
be
to certain shit. It's
handshaking
like-
shit, and
yeah,
then
it's
they
like-
renege on shit.
Niggas be thinking niggas is
Know
your
what I mean?
friend. Oh, nah, that's my man. Nah, I do it for you for da 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 da.
And then
Alright.
then they renege on shit, and then it's a whole different aspect. You know what I mean? Then when niggas do this shit, oh, he ratting, but it's a civil case.
Now, yo, what? Now, yo, another thing that's not brought up in the lawsuit is Harry.
Who?
Harry.
Harry, you know who Harry is?
Nigga,
Raul Castro.
who's
That-
Harry?
No, but I'm saying Harry is like,
Who's
Money
that?
Man, money man behind a lot
you
of
know. Now, as far as Harry go, none of his business was put out there. So does that gotta come out now?
shit. No, because if it wasn't part of the issue, if they bring his name up in the no, he ain't listed in the paperwork at all.
So he's irrelevant.
Yeah, he's irrelevant. You ain't making part.
I mean,
of
he's
the
mentioned, just not his events.
situation. Yeah, but nah,
As far as
they mentioned Gerald McCoy all up in the paperwork.
yo, what do we think about? Yo, can we give Gerald McCoy a round of applause?
Yeah.
Yo,
Shout out to
give Gerald McCoy a round of applause because yo, he literally put a lot of money into battle rap.
What?
And never got shit back.
Yo, for what I seen in that shit, I'm like, yo, this nigga put thousands of dollars, be
Nah,
like
that's a fact. I can believe that because
exuberant amounts of money.
I
Like,
can believe
Jesus
that. He
Christ.
definitely a fan of the sport. He definitely a fan of mine. He used to hit me up.
He pretty
definitely-
much invested in this shit.
Yeah, nigga.
With no ROI.
And he's in a lot of fucking battles, bro. He paid for a lot of battles.
Facts.
He
But-
paid battlers.
He paid for a lot of shit.
So is he,
So why he
gonna
not
have to
suing?
come- He gonna have to come out too.
So why he not suing?
Why? He part of. If I look at it like this, if he's in the paperwork, if Norbes is listing him like that, then he must be.
His financier,
Well, that's a
his,
big part of the
like,
case because
He part of Norbes' team, I guess. He's part
listen,
of Norbes' case.
That's the thing. He's a big part of the case because if he was sending the money to Norbes
Right.
to do the events, then Norbes was the owner. You know, a partner, whatever.
Well, it could have been just the sponsorship that Norbes sought out and got. He could have got sponsorship through Joe. Like Norbes used to bring sponsorship to the thing too. Let's not get it fucked
Yo,
up.
did you see in the paperwork that Norbes said that he was the plug that brought Mayweather through?
Yep. Yep.
Did y'all see that? Norbes said that he was the plug that brought Mayweather through the snap.
yeah.
He gonna have to prove that too, though.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had something
This
to do
is
with
all
that.
here. A lot of that paperwork is hearsay.
I didn't know he
It's
had
just-
anything to do
it's
with
just
that.
He says it's just
He said he
his
got
side.
text messages in the paperwork.
All right, but then he gonna have to pull them out, and then
Now, that's crazy to have still.
Mm-hmm.
Text messages.
this is why
Email. I
he
remember
been
just
waiting
text,
for this
text,
day,
text.
bro. Norb's been waiting for this day. Norb's been holding his receipts forever. Oh, I know what they gonna listen. He playing this like kind of feel like. I ain't gonna say he planned it, but it feel like
See now,
he saw it coming.
See, how long you think
He
he's been?
saw it
how,
coming.
yeah, how long you think this been that he's been, brewing with this? Like, cause it looked like he been keeping track for a while.
You know what it probably is? He probably caught wind of some bullshit. He said, "Oh, these niggas they moving like this. So let me, for future reference, let me cover my ass." Know what I mean? Know what I mean? So he probably caught wind of some bullshit that happened early on. So he said, "You know what? From this point on, let me record everything these niggas I do with these niggas, because in the long run."
That part we'll never know, because that's something that probably happened within the confines of one of their meetings.
Right.
Or something was said, or something wasn't done right, or something was done to him, or not. Maybe he wasn't paid correctly, or that can boil down to anything.
Because that was behind the scenes. We wouldn't know. All we see is face value. We just see the battles. You know what I'm saying? We see the battles. We see what comes after it. We know niggas got to negotiate and all that, but we see the battles. So we don't see the underlying shit and the behind the scenes shit that what goes on to get them battles.
Even with seeing this paperwork now, we only seeing his side. We ain't seeing URL rebuttal.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the scary part, because
What they got on him.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. If they have anything on him.
they definitely got to pull receipts. I mean,
They gonna have to come up with
They gotta
some kind of
rebuttal
strategy
everything.
to fight this.
They
it's
have to.
17
It's definitely going
different
to
counts
court.
of a civil suit, bro.
And shit I never heard of before. I never heard of these counts. Certain shit the terminology they use in this shit, I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Which brings me to my next thing that I had a problem with.
What's that?
Now the big thing is the tax man. Is the tax man gonna come for URL?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because of this lawsuit.
You gotta expose all. You gotta divulge all your all that shit.
URL. I heard they doing things by the books now. I heard they got battlers filling out W-9s.
Yeah.
So if that's the case,
all these years, there's probably. I mean, you don't gotta put your business out there, but I would say that there's a number that it's capped at, where if they pay out a certain amount of money, it has to be taxed. Have you ever heard of a battler getting a 1099?
never.
Yeah, cause before niggas was just paying niggas cash, just here.
Now you want my social?
Yeah, now you're on the whole other tax bracket now.
Hold up, brother.
Know what I mean? So it's like, you want my social
going
now?
on here,
Oh, cause
man?
y'all gotta pay taxes now.
Now, which brings me, and Angry Fan I was just about to say this. He's in the chat, Slew Angry Fan. Not only are they gonna come for URL, but now what about Norbes? For all those events that you suing for, where's your tax?
That's why I say he's gonna get $5,000. God damn it!
My nigga, listen.
The fuck?
No, that's a good ass fucking question,
That'll have
Heavy.
changed it.
I ain't think about
Yeah.
that.
No ways, no one.
Do you
Niggas
think
gotta
that
keep the
Norbes-
change. Niggas gotta keep the change after all this shit. That's it.
Ooh, that might be the fuck
So I
up.
think everybody's fucked.
That might be it.
Yeah.
North can't pay. If he can't prove how much he was getting paid, he ain't got no pay stub. He ain't got no tax write-ups because they wasn't doing it then.
They was just doing hand to hand cash. That's it.
Because all I see in the paperwork was about travel, hotel rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see anything about
Paying back.
I mean, Chef Trez is in there, said he got 1,000. But then again, is there a certain, do you have to be paid $7,500, $10,000 before they have to give a 1099? Like, I don't know the tax rules, but like, that's a big thing. Now, the tax man, that has to come out in the case. I mean, that's what the whole
Yeah.
case is about.
Yeah, because they're going to be like, so were y'all paying, before y'all paid these battlers, were y'all paying any taxes and all this shit? Like,
That's exactly how it's gonna come.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? So a lot of this shit is going to affect them financially. You know, because, this like street ball. You get a name brand street ball nigga. He played for you, paying for that game or whatever, for the tournament, for that game. Cash, bang. But when the big boys get involved, he's your star player? Okay, insurance should get involved.
Right.
Know what I mean? So we don't want him hurt. So we're going to pay him this. We got to make sure he good. So everything, then paperwork, all that shit gets involved. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you paying these battlers just bread from the beginning. Here, you battle, all right, cool. Now, you're getting corporations involved, caffeine, all this shit. Oh, we paying these niggas this money? We want to see where our money going.
Insurance, yeah, you're right.
We want to see where our money going. So, yeah, y'all got to fill out paperwork and shit now. Shit is getting taxed now, like weed and everything. Shit is getting taxed, nigga. Y'all not just battling and getting free money, tax-free money no more. You know what I'm saying? So all that shit gonna get checked, my nigga. Everything.
Basically, taxes is for the company to cover their ass.
Mm-hmm.
They got to show where their money was divvied out to. You know what I mean? And then their W-9 is with their corporate numbers on it. And so when you get it, you got to pay taxes on the money you got from them.
Facts plus tax. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me ask you this now too. Was Norbes fired legally for what he did?
What was the grounds that he was fired on?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what
under
we
the
don't know.
Is
impression-
it an at-will state?
I was, huh?
Is it at will?
Right. If URL an at-will employer, that's a fucking good ass question.
See,
Like,
but that's the thing. If he's an owner, then there's no at will.
right? Because he.
Because he's
How
not
you
the-
fire one of your owners?
Exactly.
So maybe he's not an owner.
You would
So-
have to give him a severance.
But that's what I'm saying. Now, was URL paying him through 1099? Like, that's the biggest question.
Right. How do y'all? Matter of fact, as partners with y'all partnership, how do y'all pay? How do y'all get paid? How do y'all pay each other?
That's what
How do
that's
y'all?
about.
How
That's
do
what the
y'all
whole
break that
case
shit
is
out?
based
Yeah.
On
Right.
Norbes is saying that he wasn't an employee. You know what I mean?
He's saying he was an owner.
Oh yeah.
He said he was an owner.
All right. So look, my man just gave me the statement right here. Right. It says the Ultimate Rap League, the premier destination for battle rap programming, announces the termination over its decade-long relationship with Diva Laz, Street Store Norbes, effective immediately. While they have enjoyed our time in professional engagement with Norbes, shares a URL management in statement. So, Norbes, they're trying to say he was a manager?
So he wasn't the owner. They had him employed.
He was an
The
employee.
decade has brought forth many changes and do not afford the terms and allowances to continue with some relationships that we've had in the past. The decision to discontinue a professional relationship with Norbes is a consensus that our teams unanimously agreed upon.
So he was working for them, not with
Well,
them.
that's what they trying to say.
So they basically say he was an employee.
All right,
of
now
theirs.
hold up. Now it
He
says
wasn't the owner. He
going
was the
forward,
manager. They
listen,
employed him as a manager.
But hold up, going forward, as URL restructures how we scout new and emerging talent, all submissions and inquiries should be sent to the current URL staff for review. So they're acknowledging that he was a scout. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
And
what
how
was
much
the-
money did they make off the talent that
What was the
he brought to the
agreement?
table?
What was the agreement?
How much did he make for doing what he did, and how much money did they make off the talent that he brought in?
I just said he said that they've made $25 million off his talent.
Yo, this shit is
That shit
crazy.
bring out the wolf in the nigga. You hear numbers like that, be like, words.
But that don't really matter. That's just like any job you work at. If you work at a car job, or you selling cars, you selling hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of cars for whoever you working for. So you can't go back and sue your employee for whatever because you think you make a certain amount of money.
Right.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. Like he wasn't getting commission and shit. Like he wasn't. Was he supposed to get commission and shit?
But
Like
this is the thing. He's not. Norbes is. That's his whole fight in this lawsuit. He's saying that he was, terminated, wrongfully because he was a partner. There was no paperwork. This was oral.
He said
Now, oral,
he was
verbal, my nigga.
All right, but it's an oral contract. That's what in court papers. That's what it says.
I know, but we
Alright, so
verbal.
verbal contract.
Verbal contracts hold up in court.
True.
If
But
Norbes
they
had-
null and void if you
this-
have paperwork.
That exactly.
Verbal contracts hold up in court if there's no paperwork. If you have written statements, a verbal contract is null and void, bro.
Yeah, if you don't have no paperwork to corroborate that verbal agreement, it's over.
I mean, not
What
necessarily.
if the verbal was documented? Like,
That's what I'm saying. That's my thing. It's not necessarily over. If Norbes can prove that somehow, some way, he was a partner, we know that Norbes got investors. We know that he's put up money. We know that he's did his own events. We know that.
But they have to produce the paperwork with his name on the LLC.
He has to produce proof that they had a verbal contract. That's it. Forget paperwork.
But how can you prove a verbal
Through
contract?
text messages, through emails, correspondence, on Smack Guy interviews. That's another thing. Can we say the I'm saying? You ain't see he left that in? Because that was from an interview where he said, yo, my partner, Norbes.
Mm-hmm.
That's documentation. That's
But that
verbal.
could have been slang using. Now niggas be calling niggas they partners.
Nah.
But that's
Nah.
what court's
Nah.
for.
No, nigga. No, nigga.
Alright,
This ain't Menace to Society. What's up now,
What
partner?
a partner.
We ain't that, nigga. It's partner.
So like it's different nowadays because everything's not in paper. This business contracts through text messages, through emails.
I mean,
it's
true.
not like it's back in the day where everything's written out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Norbes got text messages
He has to prove that shit.
saying that he was supposed to get a certain amount of percentage of money and it was supposed to be split 4 ways, then if Norbes can't prove that they paid him one time in 10 years, he gonna have a problem. You know?
Yeah, this shit is crazy, yo. This shit is some other
If
shit.
Norbes' name is not on any ownership papers on URL, this whole shit is over.
Well, we know that he's not. It's not necessarily true
He's gonna get one of these.
because nobody knows when the URL paperwork is filed.
The fuck?
Son,
At least he got his paperwork. Adi Boom ain't get his paperwork.
No, how Norbes got his paperwork?
Adi Boom ain't still ain't getting paperwork.
yo, I think Adi Boom said he said he got his paperwork. He said he got his paperwork. He just not going. Nigga said he got his paperwork. He just not going to show us because we made up our minds already.
That's on him. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. Back to Norbes, B. Back to Norbes. B.
Back to Fat Man Scoop, B.
Yo, we got 1,000 in the chat right now.
Yo, son.
Shout out to them, yo.
So wrapping up this Norbes situation,
80 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker.
what do we think, yo? Is Norbes gonna get a check or not?
He gonna get. Well, we don't know. Well, first we gotta see what URL
I
says.
think they're going to settle out of court.
We gotta see what. No, first we gotta see the URL rebuttal. We gotta see what
I
they
think they're
say.
going to settle out of court with an NDA. And nobody going to talk about this shit no more.
Of course.
Norbes ain't going to be able to talk about how much he got.
In the perfect world, right?
And they ain't going to be able to talk about it in the interview. And all us shows like this one and bloggers going to be thirsty, wanting to know what's going on. And ain't nobody going to say a motherfucking word.
So yo,
That's
let
what's
me,
going to happen.
Let me say
and
this.
everybody
yo.
going to get back to battle rap.
Let me say this, right?
Hold the fire.
I hit Norbes up yesterday. I hit Norbes up. What's today? Monday? For Saturday.
Today's Monday till midnight, my
And I
nigga.
spoke to Norbes and I told him, you know, like, yo, if you gonna come on the show, I would like it for you to come on because I wasn't here to shit on Norbes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here to give my opinion.
No, we ain't shitting on no.
I know. I'm just saying. I wanted him to come on the show and I wanted him to have a fair, you know. I didn't want to indulge too deep into the case, but I wanted him to come on and have a fair shot to give his side of the story that what he could talk about, and he declined. So, you know, here we are. I'm not thirsty for a Norbes interview. I don't give a fuck if I ever get it.
I know
I'm
the
just
nigga
saying,
say he was gonna give us my exclusive, and he better hold his word. I want that exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got a prop, whatever. Deal with your issues like a grown man and come give me my exclusives, nigga.
We come to
I wanna
Atlanta.
know.
We come to Atlanta and find you, nigga.
Open your mouth, nigga. Let's talk. Tell
Chill.
your
That sounded
story.
crazy.
That did sound crazy, Paul.
I mean, yo, but
I just said
wrapping
let's
up,
talk though.
wrapping up, if you
Run your mouth. Tell
I-
your story,
Wrapping
nigga.
up though, in my opinion, if URL did get a big bag, Norbes definitely deserves something. I mean, he's brought a
deserves-
lot.
nah, I think he does.
brought a lot to URL, and he taught me a lot. He's always been there for me. We've had our,
That's your
differences.
Jordan.
Nah, I'm just saying. I'm talking about behind the scenes. Like, yo, Norbes gave me a lot of game, yo. Like, I mean that. Like, especially
All jokes
in the
aside,
beginning. Like,
I know we sitting here joking, but I ain't gonna lie. Norbes do deserve something.
He do.
Because he did, like I said, he's on my mouth. He's on my Mount Rushmore of niggas who he found a lot of the talent that niggas still fuck with, my nigga.
Dead ass.
He found a lot of these niggas, bro.
True.
He put a lot of these niggas in position.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
All of them too.
Huh?
give us 5 names.
Fact.
He deserves something.
And anything after
Yeah, he do deserve something.
He deserves something.
He found.
Shout out to my nigga J400 Block in the building.
He found twerk.
Yeah, he found a lot of people. So, but anyway, anything else we gotta say about Norbes, yo? We gonna take a break and we gonna let the
Norb, more power to you, brother.
Yeah, man, your nose, you know, just, you know what I mean?
Do what you gotta do. Hope you get what you gotta get.
But I still want to see the other party side. I want to see what they got to say. I want to see their paperwork. Like, what's
Yo, my nigga, I don't think we gonna see nothing from you around. I believe they're gonna stay quiet. They're gonna handle it how they handle it, and it's gonna hit. And we ain't gonna hear nothing else
my
about
bad.
it.
I forgot to bring one other thing into the equation too.
What's that?
Yo, Caffeine is fucking Fox.
My nigga.
The company, they lawyers
See,
is
this is
pit bulls.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. This is another thing that I had in my mind. Normally, when big ass corporations like Caffeine, Twitch, shit like that, when they put money behind shit, and then the thing they put the money behind start running into issues like multi-million-dollar lawsuits,
They cut them off.
they tend to.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope this ain't the case, or this leads to that. You know what I mean? Like, this would. I don't want the trickle down effect to be that bad. Like, let's let it go away. Just let them niggas handle their business and
Move forward.
yeah, let's move forward. You know what I mean? Deal what y'all got to deal with, grown man shit, and move forward. B. I don't want the trickle down effect to start affecting outside and other aspects of battle.
But it's going to, though.
That's,
I mean, you got to keep it 1,000. It's definitely going to happen like that.
And also, is this going to be damaging for battle rap? Is people's businesses going to put out there? Do you think the battlers are going to be pissed off when real figures are put out there, if it is?
I'm going to say this. A lot of battlers going to come with their own lawyers now.
yes.
Battlers going to have their own lawyers now.
I think on some real shit, as a battle rapper, I can say that we all been kind of dumb. But I ain't never really, I do music. I get music checks. You know what I mean? I ain't never really look at battle rap
we get
as
ass
a
capped.
business to that. You know, I get my money up front, get my money on the back end, whatever. That was that. You know what I mean? I look at this shit as fun. There's always been some fun shit to me, some shit that I have fun with. You know what I mean? Some battle you may put more stakes in it than others, and then some shit you play around with, some shit you be like, no, I'm gonna really kill this nigga. And it's just all in fun to me. So I ain't never really look at it like, yo, let me get my ass cap up with my battles.
Let me get my tax bracket right.
But had we what on that, I could have been getting wild more.
Probably still can.
I know I definitely still can, but you know, if had niggas really been on that from the beginning, this could have been a different sport for us all together, like for real. But niggas, I don't think none of us was really on that like that. We was on some more warrior shit.
I mean, now would you be on that though if you see some crazy figures?
Be real with you.
Yeah. Yeah, I know him.
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Yes and no. Because if I see a group of battle rappers start doing it, I'm gonna be like, all right, bet.
That's what I said before. Battle rap don't have
And
a
I hate
union.
to sound like that because I ain't really no follow a nigga. But I'm not a nigga that's thirsty to do that. I'm not, you know what I mean? I love how I get paid for battling already. You know what I mean? I love how I love, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I'm on.
But that's what I said before. Battle rap don't have a union.
It's all right for me.
I want to shout out Math too because Math been fighting for this for a long time.
Yeah, he has.
A battle rap union?
No,
I'm not
only
against
that,
it too. Let me put it out there like that. I'm not against it. If it happened, hell yeah, I'm down.
I'm talking about not a union. I'm talking about fighting for battlers to get residuals. You know,
It's a union, my
all
nigga. Well, the union.
Anyway, yo, we're gonna take a quick break, And we're going to let the room decide on what we do next. We got a whack bar of the week that we didn't show anybody yet. We got RBU
And we can see what our fans that we got here want to talk about. You know what I mean? See what's on their mind. He did, right?
You ain't even try.
All right, so hold on. Let me get myself one of these. Let me get myself one of these.
Talk about what the fans are here want to do.
Yeah, I repeated it. I did.
Yeah, but yeah, go ahead, go and break.
Anyway,
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.